That's a stretch, Michelle.
Maybe. I don't know that he really sold it there. He
No,
said it
he
sounds
did. Let's
horrible.
try that one again.
Yeah, I'd try it though. I'd give it a shot.
This hurricane is the big talker tonight.
Yeah, this is a big impact for folks in the southeast. You know, National Weather Service meteorologists, the hydrologists, the Hurricane Center folks are talking about this being catastrophic flooding for the southeast over the next several days. And the problem is it's going to meander along the coast. And you know what that means. We experienced that with Hurricane Florence as it sat along the coast for an extended period of time. And we expect this system, even though now it's a hurricane as a Category 1 storm, Debbie will lose intensity once it moves over land overnight tonight. This system still is going to pack a big punch because it will have an opportunity to just sit and spin off the coast of the Carolinas for several days. And so we're looking right now at those gusts continuing to build over that Big Bend area of Florida. Right now it is paralleling the Cedar Key area, and you see that that storm eventually, as a northerly turn, takes a northeasterly turn. But Alligator Point, 30-mile-an-hour gusts there, some 57 to 58-mile-an-hour winds now in Cedar Key. And these areas especially have the possibility to see some more storm surge flooding. They've been getting it all day long. So now we're really looking at this as a threat through the next several hours for folks in Florida and Georgia. You see how quickly the winds and rain are going to continue to spin in. And now as we look ahead, we kind of jump up to Monday night into Tuesday morning. We notice that all of that is starting to spread inland over South Carolina. So from Charleston, wrapping those tropical rain bands into Columbia, it continues to spin in some opportunities for storms across the southeastern triad by late Tuesday afternoon into the evening hours. And a lot of this could still change. So we do have you as an impact day on Tuesday developing those showers and storms. Some could bring in some heavy downpours, some thunderstorms, but a lot of this is in the eastern focus for the forecast area over the next couple of days. So the mountains and foothills a little less likely to get in on the action in terms of storms each day. They're going to be drier, at least for now, on the current track. You notice though Myrtle Beach, Wilmington, those successions of heavy rain and thunderstorm bands continues to bring temperatures down into the 70s for the Piedmont Triad through early Wednesday, but low to mid 80s. It is still very tropical warm air, so it's going to be muggy out there and buggy with the heavy rains potentially creating some torrential downpours along the coast of North Carolina, 5 to 10 inches possible. And you know, we've talked about that possibility of severe weather too that could wrap in for folks there. And this is going to extend all the way from Tuesday through Friday for North Carolina. Now our highs today are at 87 degrees in Greensboro, made it to 89 in Winston-Salem, 89 in Burlington, and right now we are down back below into the 70s and the low 80s out there too. We're going to talk more about those impacts for severe weather potentially as we keep coming up talking about those storms later on. But 72 degrees in the Piedmont Triad with 87 degrees, 95 for feels like temperatures out there tomorrow. Only a stray storm or two on your Monday. That looks to be the driest day for the Piedmont Triad, and certainly folks in the southeastern Triad may see more storms and rain from Debbie sooner. 68 degrees in the foothills with 87 degrees for afternoon highs, feeling like 93. We've got you also in the low 80s in the mountains. A pretty nice day there in the high country for Monday. We start out with 63, a little bit of fog out there, but it is muggy. We still can't lose that humidity. Looking at the tropical rainfall forecast too, some of the heaviest rains falling from areas in Charleston, South Carolina toward Myrtle Beach, and then even Oak Island totaling up by the end of the week some 9 to 10 inches potentially as we go into late Saturday until that system finally exits and dissipates. Now, we talked about the hurricane track taking the system as a tropical storm inland over South Carolina and eventually as a tropical depression, and we believe that that's going to happen Thursday into Friday, that transition here as it makes a turn finally inland and out off of those warm waters that is going to allow it to continue to gain strength or at least sit there and bring in the rain for several days. So we're looking from Tuesday through really Wednesday into Thursday, about 3 days or at least 48 hours where it's going to be over those very warm waters of the Atlantic and sitting close to the shore of Charleston, South Carolina before it finally makes an impact inland toward North Carolina. You can see some of the forecast gusts out there expected in the 60 to 70 mile an hour range for folks here inland as it moves as a hurricane, then loses tropical hurricane characteristics and becomes a tropical storm again. It's moving between Tuesday morning through Wednesday morning back over the center of that eye between Savannah and Charleston. It looks like on our forecast model here, taking those rain bands all the time inland over South Carolina from Columbia up through parts of Charlotte and even out over the Sandhills from Southern Pines. And as we look ahead, we're watching a cold front to come in. If that cold front comes in, it could help to scoot the system out, or this may stall. And a lot of that interaction and path where this system tracks is going to have a lot to do with how much much rain we see inland. Right now, it's a benefit for folks in the mountains and the western foothills where you don't have as much rain and flooding concerns to deal with. It's really looks to remain along the coast. So that's what we're forecasting for you right now. Your shower and storm chances heading into your Monday and Tuesday are limited until we hit Tuesday afternoon. Those showers begin to push in that first initial line from Tropical Storm Debbie. We believe it to be a tropical storm at that point. It has become a hurricane, of course, as we mentioned tonight, but downgraded to a tropical storm likely for Tuesday into Wednesday as those rain bands begin to move in. This is when we can start to see those heavy rains total up, and it's going to take some rounds of it to get going. So 4 to 5 inches potentially at the high end for folks in the Piedmont Triad. Raleigh, some 5 to 7 inches. And as you look ahead, the 7-day forecast shows you impact days Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday all in a row, and those temperatures also taking a hit from the clouds and expected thunderstorm activity. A few scattered storms may linger Saturday with another system possible for Sunday, but right now the impacts look to be biggest as we head later into the week, Thursday into Friday, as that system